PDP is actually a responsible opposition, because what people are doing today is to try to compare PDP with that contraption called APC at the point at which they were not in power. They were totally irresponsible and said so many things that people expect that we will regurgitate the same thing and do the same way that they did. We are not. We had been in power before, and we know the responsibilities of having power, and we do not want to speak just like anybody on the street. So we weigh our words, we look at the situation, and we also want to be an opposition that does not want to destroy, rather an opposition that wants to build. At the point that APC was there, all they wanted to do was to tear down Nigeria. And that is why they even left here and went to another country to solicit from the United States against their own government. Now, unfortunately for the APC, they are now begging the same people that they wanted to help to tear this country to come to rescue them from their inefficiencies and incompetencies. And so, Sumner, I can just go ahead, but I will stop there. And on the last part of your question, which has to do with I think that no one in Nigeria wants Nigeria to break up. The people that want Nigeria to break up, just like you have seen in the press conference by our chairman, are those that refuse, are those that we have told that they should manage our diversity, and have refused to let somebody from the southeast, like the chairman has said, to have any say at all in the security of this nation. Those that want to break up this country are those that have made nepotism an essential part of government, are those that have made ethnic, and let me repeat it, ethnic triumphalism, that only one part of this country is important enough and only one religion matters. So those that refuse to manage our diversity are those that are actually pushing us to the precipice. But like the government has said, God forbid.
Chairman of our party, Your Excellency, and our leaders, we in the opposition party will continue to play our own role in letting the government be aware of their lapses and continue to put pressure through constitutional means in telling them what they need to do. We will not get tired, because wherever we've seen changes in the world, it has come through constitutional means. It might look like a long journey, but eventually the truth will prevail and the right thing will be done. Pressure on government eventually yields results, but we will continue to follow that through what the constitution means, and that is why we're here today making this press conference, and that's why we'll continue to demand that the right thing is done and play our own role. Let me assure the people of Nigeria that we are committed on this path, and that is why we'll throw alternatives to best way to go forward. It's just a matter of months, and I'm hopeful that in this short period of time, we will start a new journey for this great country. But until then, government must listen to this issue for the interest of the country. But when we talk about security, it's not about political party. It affects all Nigerians. People who are losing their lives, I'm sure some of them do not even belong to any political party. So that responsibility of government is to all of us as Nigerians. And we are speaking on behalf of all Nigerians that the right thing needs to be done. And we'll continue to do that through constitutionally agreed procedures. Thank you so much.
I think to the Nigerian people, PDP decided that this is time we should come out openly and tell Nigerians that the situation of security in Nigeria is terribly bad. This is the time to tell Nigerians that we are putting aside our being in opposition to help the party in power to put things right. The primary responsibility of any government, any democratic government, is securing the citizens of our country. If that number one responsibility fails, every other thing falls to the ground. We are here to awaken the APC-led government to stand up to their responsibilities. We, the PDP, are ready to give a helping hand so that they can salvage the situation, which is apparently bad, that it doesn't go further down. I think today's conference or speech has been all-encompassing. Our party chairman has read out everything eloquently, and I hope the APC-led administration will look at this in good faith and put to action what has been said. We that are managing the state are going through horrors. We that are in the state are having it difficult to explain to our people. I've had several times people come to me and say, Governor, what are you doing? They are massacring us. I tell them that I have nothing to do because there's no security under my control. They cannot understand. They find it difficult to understand. Let us wake up and do something that is sensible and reasonable. No matter how bad the state police is, let us experiment it. After all, we have the SEC. After all, the state governments are running the elections of the state. In my state, oppositions win election. We allow them to go. Nothing is done. We are going peacefully. And so who is telling me that the state police will fail? Let us try it and let it fail. Then we will reverse. But not trying at all does not give us anything different. We will still continue where we are. In any case, a country of 200 million people plus, how can you expect the management of police to be at the center? In any case, this constitution was copied from USA, America. And in America, you have the local police, you have the state police, and you have the national police. What is greater than the state police taken to the local police to the state police? What is greater than the state police goes to the national police. There is no time the military is called in to act during a civilian regime. The military is the last resort. The military should be for war against the country. But now, incidentally, the military has to be called in every act. And let me add, the federal government must equip, must train, and must deploy the necessary equipments, arms, and wherewithal to the military, to the police, and everybody to act. How can my policeman, my ADC, if he cannot protect himself, how do you protect other people? You must protect yourself as a policeman. You must protect yourself as a military man before you can protect other people. I will appeal that we should give adequate attention to equipping our military forces. Thank you.